unfiltered.
That
If
one
this is your
backfired on
first,
me a little bit.
yeah, I did. If this is your first time, thank you for tuning in. I am Coach Jace. That is Coach Rob. If you've listened before, thank you for still listening. We appreciate everybody out there that tunes and downloads and watches every week. So, speaking of every week, it's becoming a common theme in LSU baseball to lose right now.
To get swept.
Yeah, get swept. It's 3 weekends in a row. We are 0 for 9 in our last 9 SEC games. But the bright side is, I guess, that, we didn't lose to another in-state Louisiana team yesterday. So there's some positive stuff from the weekend. And, we were talking about when we were going to record next. You asked me about Monday. Tuesday was obviously out for me. And we settled on today, and I told you that, Monday is really a show day for me. And plus, I was not ready to talk LSU baseball at this exact moment.
And we actually played MLB The Show together on Monday. Monday afternoon.
I had the calling ending right there of that game. That was fun.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Coach Jace is very good at predicting things as they happen, right? So whenever we first started this podcast, we were watching Phillies and 23, I believe it was. Phillies Diamondbacks?
I don't remember who they were playing, but I remember the call.
Yeah, so we were about to sign off. And Coach Jace goes, "Oh, Schwarber's up to bat. Let's see it. Schwarbaum right here. I think I'm calling Schwarbaum right here. Very next pitch, gone. And so he called it. It was a very good. It was like a historic moment, I guess, for us.
It was a fun. That episode has like the third most downloads that we've ever had.
It does.
So
it does.
It was a great episode.
And so we had a good time with that. Well, then there was Monday night.
Yeah,
we are playing and. It
Gosh,
was.
I hope
it
you
was
get this story right.
We were playing. It was 3-on-3 co-op. It was me, you, and
Chris.
Yes. Shout out to Chris. Chris has been on this podcast multiple times. I'm going to see him in July. Great friend. And so Chris is playing with us. He isn't doing too well in this game. He has like 7 strikeouts. Hitting.
Gave
by the
up
way.
2-run homer to tie the game in the third.
So it's tied 3-3. Yeah. And we go to the bottom of the 9th.
Well, hold on. See, I knew you were going to fuck this story up.
Okay, go ahead.
It's tied 3-3, and we're in the bottom of the 8th. And me and Chris get hits.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. You and me get hits.
Right.
You and me get hits.
And Chris strikes out again?
Chris got out some kind of way, and you said, I'm kind of glad we didn't score right there. And Chris goes, yeah, because you want to be the hero and play walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. And you're like, no, I just love a 9th inning game. And I said, Rob, I hope you go first pitch tank to end this game. Now you can continue.
Now the problem is lately, even today, I've been locked in on a fastball. You throw me a fastball anywhere from 95 to 102. And I am hitting it. I don't know where, but I'm hitting it.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting fastball first pitch. I got my swing timing down to where I'm swinging fastball first pitch because that's what a lot of people like to throw. And if I see any break in it, I'm taking. I don't care.
And they just changed pitchers, 3-3 game in the 9th.
Yep.
We left guys on third. We left second and third in the top of the 9th.
Yes.
They bring in Johan Duran.
Yes, and I have. Gavin Sheets up.
I think you had Gavin Sheets up.
I think I had Gavin Sheets up, and first pitch, fastball inside corner, and I demolished this baseball.
It was like 458 or something, like 459, 463, something like that.
So I smashed it. All 3 of us go fucking nuts because Jace called it. I said I love a 9th inning. I love a walk off in the bottom of the 9th.
And Chris
wanted to be the hero. We all lost our shit. It was fucking great. Then we all said, "All right, boys."
It was like 9:15 at this point.
Me and Jace both said, "Hey, I think our wives want us to go to bed." And Chris was like, "Well, all right, yeah, I gotta go too."
Chris is on the West Coast, so it's like 7:15 for him.
It is
9:15 for us.
Yes, yeah. So we just got off. But it was a good note to end on. Now today I hit 5 home runs in one fucking game, and we didn't make it past the 5th because we run ruled the team that we were playing.
Nice.
I am locked in right now, except for the last game we played, to where I went like maybe We went 9. Oh, no, we went 7. We got one run ruled. We lost 13-3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
that was not good. It was me and Andrew. Me and Andrew today.
Yeah. So
MLB The Show has been a great game this year.
yeah, there's a lot of shit talking about it, and I mean, I get it. And you know, it's like I said before. I think were we live when we were talking about MLB The Show and people were talking about perfect perfects, and I was talking about it, or were we just?
I think so.
talking?
I mean, either way. I
Yeah.
mean, look,
They- perfect swings. You don't.
You did talk about it on the show. I
Yeah,
do remember.
it shouldn't always be a hit. I mean,
No,
a
it
lot of
shouldn't.
times it is a hit. A lot of times it's not. That's fine. That's
I don't know if
baseball.
you know this, but the Lime Series, Ellie De La Cruz is supercharged right now.
Yeah, we play with him on Monday.
Okay,
I
okay.
picked
We
him.
we played with him today, and he's a fucking dog.
Yeah, I picked him in our.
He did
in
a
our
Jeter
game
throw
Monday.
from like deep third base.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The Ellie live. Dude, he's only like a 77 live or 74. or
no.
something like
He's
that.
he's a gold card. He's a 80 something. He is a gold
Was
card.
he?
Yep.
Oh, maybe
He
I'm tripping
is
there.
a gold card.
But you know, speaking of getting run ruled and getting beat and
So look, the reason why we talk about this show is because it's what we have to look forward to right now as an LSU fan. Okay, and at this very moment in time, LSU sits at 14th in the SEC.
yeah,
Here's
Maybe
the,
they
here's
mix
the
up.
dilemma. You have 3 series left. One of them against Georgia.
yep.
One
Swept.
one of them against Florida.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm not worried about making a regional. I do not give 2 fucks about making a regional. I don't care. This will be the first time since 2010. Let's look forward to next year. Let's make a run to Omaha. That's
So-
fine. Hold on. I care about making the SEC tournament. And the only way to do that is to sweep South Carolina this weekend. You have to sweep, because guess where South Carolina sits?
Right behind us.
Right behind us with 5 wins in SEC.
And Missouri's
we
behind
have,
them.
well, they have 3. They're not making
Yeah,
shit.
Missouri's not making it.
Missouri's not making it. It is between us and South Carolina who makes this SEC
last
tournament
seed.
as for the last seed. Because
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, and I've been saying this the whole year. The top 14 teams make the SEC tournament.
Correct.
Okay,
That's right.
that is right.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'm just making sure I wasn't just lying to fucking people.
No, that's right. I mean, look, I was actually talking to my other buddy about the tournament and the regionals today about this exact same situation. I said, you know, what I see in LSU's future is a team that's starting to swing the bat. I mean, look how much, you know, we put up enough runs this weekend that we should have swept every game, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
you lost on 2 walk-offs.
Yeah, we'll get to kind of the numbers of why we lost these games and the free passes and the errors and all that shit here in a
You
minute.
were
but
leading in every game.
yeah, you were leading
It's
every game.
fucking
You were leading
ridiculous.
3-0 in the first every game.
Ridiculous,
But
man.
your offense has seemed to figure something out. We scored 12 last night versus Southeastern. You know, you put up more than 8 in every game versus Mississippi State this past weekend. It's one of those things where, you know, the offense is kind of starting to figure it out. Now you're down Kaysen again this week.
We got a Texas A&M fan in the chat, by the way.
Is it Evan?
No, it's not Evan. It is my buddy Joe. He came to. Remember how I said I went to 2 games in Baltimore, and the first one we paid for the tickets, and they had the riots, and they gave us free tickets to the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Joseph was the one that came with me. We were both stationed in Virginia together. He's a good guy.
Thank you for your service, Joe.
But
Appreciate it.
he's a dickhead. He texted me every fucking weekend, every game in the weekend where we lost to A&M.
Yeah.
And he said he kept sending text A&M shit. I need to show you whenever we get done with this.
Is it the one that you sent me and I texted you back to send him a picture of our
banner?
of the banner?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. That was it.
Oh fucking Schlossenhagel, dude. That was a good pickup for y'all, huh?
But but anyway,
How about Max Weiner? Where's he at?
where I'm going with what I was saying, though, let's get back to
Yeah.
the games and what I see happening. I do think you have to sweep this weekend. I texted you that earlier today. You have to sweep
have
this
to.
weekend. You're at home versus the second worst team. South Carolina's horrible. You have to sweep. Okay?
Keep going.
I think you get swept by Georgia next weekend because Georgia, I mean, I'd said last episode, I think Georgia's going to win it all. They are some fucking dogs. Like, no pun intended, but they are some fucking dogs. and then you
I
got
can't wait till
up
we
and
get
down.
to regionals and we see who's in the bracket, what bracket,
Yeah.
and we
You-
pick
you
because
gotta-
LSU's not going to be in it. We're
You
going
got
to
an
be
up and down. Well, let me finish here. You got an up and down Florida team. You either catch them when they're hot or you catch them when they're not. There's no, in between Florida. Essentially, they're either hot or they're not. And if you can catch them when they're not, and you can take 2 out of 3 from Florida, you easily make it into the SEC tournament. And then you win one game, you win a second game, and you don't win again. I think you're in the regional. And, Buddy texted me back and he's like, that only puts us at 11 wins in the SEC. You really need to be at 13 to make a regional. And I'm like, yeah, but remember in 24,
The Titans?
we were no. In 24, we were 6-12 going into that A&M series where we beat A&M and kind of turned it around and we went on a run in the SEC tournament, right? We didn't get the double bye. We didn't get a bye. We just won games and we ended up losing in the championship. But it's one of those situations where if you can make a run to at the end versus you just beat a good Southeastern Louisiana team. They're playing Lamar this weekend for tops in that division. They are 1-2 right now, 1A, 1B. Whoever wins that series will be leading the division. So RPI number up. Whoever, especially if Southeastern wins that the Southland Conference, if they win that conference. So RPI number up, right? And that's what everybody looks at when it comes to regional play. Your typical 64 or your top 64 in the RPI, excluding your couple of teams that get in because they won their conference or whatever. They're automatic bids, even though their RPI is 120 or whatever. Yeah. So if you get your RPI number somewhere in the 50s, you make you let's just lower expectation. You beat South Carolina. Let's get 1 from Georgia. I personally think you get swept. Personally, but yeah, let's just best case scenario. Best case scenario, you get 1 from Georgia,
right?
And you win versus Florida. You take 2 out of 3 from Florida. Then you get 1 win in the tournament or 2 wins in the SEC tournament. You don't win again. I think we're in a regional as a 3 or 4 seed. It's not obviously we're not hosting. Obviously we're not a 2 seed no matter what.
We're a 4 seed, I think, at best.
I do think best case scenario is you get 11 SEC wins, you win 2 games in the tournament, you're done after that, and you can make a regional.
Can we end up being ranked 64th in the country, which would put us as a 4 seed in the 16 regional?
No,
and give us a shot.
No, we're not going to be ranked 64th because I think that is one of those. Now, I could be wrong on this, but I think that's one of those positions that's like an automatic qualifier position that won a conference that's, the fucking mid-Atlantic.
That's usually like a 2 or 3 seed, though.
Well, maybe, but I think that's one of those kind of teams, like a mid-Atlantic team or whatever.
I do want to. I just want to address this comment real quick, Joseph. He said that I need to be wearing an Aggie jersey. Let me hold on.
Life.
Time out. I will put one on if you send it to me. If I will not buy one, my wallet does not come out of my pocket for an A&M jersey. My
like
wallet does not come out. Yeah, it's like a Yankees jersey to us. Never. It does not come out of my pocket. Do I want a Yankees jersey with the number 2 on the back? Absolutely. The pinstripes, fire.
You want me to start an argument right now?
Hold on.
The most overrated player in history.
You said it last episode. You love him. He's one of your favorite players growing up.
It don't mean he's not overrated.
If I get a jersey for every stadium I've been to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I go to Yankee Stadium, that's the jersey I'm getting. I'm getting the pinstripes.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Right. Do I want one? Absolutely. I do because I want to go to Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Just at least once.
It's a great place. I went back-to-back years in old and new. So it's pretty cool.
Okay, but Joe, I will send you my address. If you mail me a Texas A&M jersey, I will wear it as soon as I get it on the next episode. So whatever, like if I get it before our next episode, I will put it on. If I get it before the not the next one, but the one after that, I will put it on. I will wear it if you send it to me. I will send you my address, and if you send me a jersey, I will wear it. I'm not buying it. My wallet does not come out. My card will decline if it says an A&M. Somehow in Louisiana it's set up like that. If you buy another team's jersey,
I just set it up myself.
he said he'll buy it. All right, I will send you my address as soon as we get done
What
with
a
this.
guy.
As soon as we get done
What
with
a
this, 'cause
team
I'm
player.
not saying even though we only have 2 fucking people watching, I'm not sending my address. I'm not
We might
saying it
have
out
2
loud.
people watching us live, but we're still getting 200 to 300 downloads a week, and we're getting a lot
That's
of
fine,
views.
Joe. I will text you my address as soon as we get done with this, or if I can figure out how to log on to fucking Facebook from here, I'll message it to you because I don't
But-
remember your number, or I don't know if I have your number honestly.
Wow.
Anyways,
Wow.
well,
Wow.
I've got multiple new phones since we were last together.
I'm just fucking with you. All right. Well, Coach, I think it's that time. Let's go ahead and dive into the weekend a little bit. Let's dive into these numbers. Let's talk about our bright side because, in my opinion, there's the only bright side you can pull from the weekend is the freshmen. And, you know.
Well, the freshmen have been fucking love you too, bud. He
no
said
commas right there, Coach. No commas.
the freshmen
No commas there. Careful.
love you too, Joe. The freshmen have been fucking great.
There you go.
They've been amazing. The future looks bright. The problem is, will they leave because of this new regime in college sports? And the other question is, okay, if they are that great, how much money are they going to get? Okay, well they want more. Well, fuck, we don't have more because we're giving money to Will Wade for him to go recruit. We're giving money to Kiffin to go recruit. We're giving money to Kim Mulkey to go recruit. We're giving money to the gymnastics team who've won 2 national championships in the last 3 years or whatever the fuck it was.
One came in second this past year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They lost to Florida?
They lost to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, that's who it was.
Yeah.
But we're giving money to other fucking people.
Well, there is a fund that is set up strictly for LSU baseball. And it's done on LSU baseball's website. There is a fund that it don't matter if $100 million goes into this fund. That is only for baseball use out there. So booster money and stuff like that is, yes, being used toward other things, but there is a fund out there for LSU baseball specifically, no matter how much or how little is put in, no matter how much or how little is used, that money stays for LSU baseball only. So there is that out there. But all right, so let's dive into it. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the freshmen for a minute. And I think the guy that we really have to talk about is obviously the one that's come around a lot from the beginning of the year till right now, and that's Omar Cerna Jr. This dude was off his fucking rocker this past week. 8 for 14 on the weekend. He hit .571, 3 home. He had a homer in every single game, only 3 punchies. Got a hit by pitch, played good everywhere he was, even on the at-bats that he was out, like, you know, put together just strong at-bats, which is what you want to see.
Joseph, I just sent you my address. Keep going.
There you go. Which is what you want to see from your freshman, right? Omar Cerna comes in with high expectation. Number 1 catcher in Texas. Jay Johnson said he's doing things in BP that Jared Jones wasn't even doing. And, you know, just...
I hate comparing guys to previous guys.
I do, too. I can't stand the comparison from... I don't like it either.
You can't. Jared Jones is one of a kind.
It's kind of like what's going on in the world of NCAA football right now. You know, there's a lot of stuff right now with Brendan Sorsby about gambling.
That is
crazy.
Insane to me.
I saw a report today that they interviewed a NFL GM, 2 of them actually, that stayed anonymous.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Naturally.
And they said their best comparisons for Brendan Sorsby were Patrick Mahomes and Caleb Williams. 2 completely different quarterbacks, but that's their 2 best comparisons.
One's a winner, and the other one is a nail painter. He's a painter.
Of nails.
Dude, I just...
But anyway, I agree. I don't like it either.
Can we talk real quick about the Sorsby thing? I mean, I know. Look, it's not college football season. We're not tuned in. We're not, you know, we get these ESPN updates.
But it's wild.
We get
The
these updates.
story of it.
The question is, first of all, the best picture that came out was the one you sent me.
Oh my god.
Ipe is Sorsby's
Hold on.
translator.
Let me find it. in
Can
our
you
text
find it?
messages real
Yeah,
quick.
if
Hold
you
on.
go and look at it.
Let's see.
Look, we did not make this picture. Someone else did. I don't know who did. Coach Jay sent it to me, and he said, this is the best thing since fucking sliced bread. So, but anyway,
Come on.
with that being said, my thing is, if he's not betting,
I don't want our phone numbers up here.
no, you can double click on the picture.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. Should come up as a like preview.
Mm-hmm.
If look, if you know baseball and you know football, you'll get this. If you don't know baseball, kudos to you for tuning in. But if you know both, you'll understand this because Sorsby, you know the ESPN update and all that shit. This right here is a legendary picture that I think needs to be brought. Apparently, Sorsby doesn't. He's not going to speak English anymore. I don't know, which is hilarious. This picture, look, obviously, it's fake. Like, look, Sorsby.
Yeah,
we don't know the
100%
details. We
AI.
don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's 100% an AI video, but it's
Yeah.
still fucking hilarious.
It is. It's not a video. It's a picture.
Yeah. So
You want me to try to do it?
no, I got it right here. Somebody said this is gonna be Brendan Sorsby at his next interview or at his next
His next press conference.
press conference.
I'm about to share it. About to share it with you.
Oh man, it says it's Sharon.
No. It's there. It is right there. That is it.
Oh, Ipe.
That is it right there. That is fucking
Oh, bro.
insane.
That is, dude. That was one of the funniest things I saw that day. Like, just hilarious. I was crying. I got
So-
almost a tear running down my eye right now. Just
So
crying
let me ask if he never bet on college football,
But he did.
what did he bet on though? In
He
college
bet on
football?
Indiana to win whenever he was on Indiana's roster. Granted, he didn't bet on a game that he played in.
Yeah.
Here's the whole problem.
It's the Pete Rose situation.
Here's the whole problem, though.
Okay.
Betting is legal for what age? What age?
21.
21. He was betting while on, I don't know what his year was, whether redshirt or not, but when he was on Indiana's roster at 18.
Did the statute of limitations run out at
No.
this point?
No.
He's
He was-
30. I mean, fuck.
No, he's not that old. He was placing bets though at 18 when he was on Indiana's roster. This is a fact. This is no like, oh, we think this is true. This is a fact.
Yeah,
this has
but
come out as
Cignetti
100%.
wasn't there yet.
No. This has come out
So
as
they would have
100%.
lost. I mean, I don't know why he's betting on a losing team.
Well, he wasn't playing. Whenever he was with Indiana, he got into one game. From what I've read so far on Pete Thamels, Pete's done a great job with On3 and ESPN and
Okay.
reporting and stuff. But the wagers he has placed were up to like $12,000 or something like that. They said up to 20 bets a day. He was going when he transferred to Cincinnati.
See, I read it was anywhere from $1 to like $5.
Yes.
A bet.
So that's what it was when he was on Cincinnati's roster. He was going to Reds games betting on, is this pitch a strike? Is that pitch a strike? Is
That's
this a
not
ball?
that's not a problem to me.
I agree.
Well,
However,
hold on.
However,
it is a gambling addiction. I agree with that.
yes.
But as far as a problem in college football, I don't think that they should have kicked him off the team indefinitely. I
He's not
think
kicked
it's
off the team. He entered treatment
he
himself.
did it himself.
He's not kicked off the team.
Okay. All right. So he
But-
realized, hey, I have a problem.
Well, I think he knew that these allegations were about to come out regardless, and so he got ahead of it a little bit. But here's the problem, okay? Yeah, here's the problem. NCAA rules state if you bet, and this is very much a paraphrase, this is
Right.
not word
Yeah,
for
yeah,
word,
yeah.
very much paraphrase. If you bet on a team that you are playing for, regardless of if you're in the game or not, which he did at Indiana, this is a fact. This is not speculation, a fact that he did this. You can be ruled, not will be, not guaranteed, you can be ruled or deemed permanently ineligible, which rightfully that's in every single sport. If you're Pete Rose situation, you bet on your team, even though you bet on them to win and you're the greatest hitter of all time, you probably bet on yourself to get a hit. Doesn't matter.
Every back before fucking bookies, or no, they
that's
had bookies.
that's the other problem is that he's in Texas. It's illegal.
It is illegal for DraftKings and all that shit.
So he's using bookies.
I have a buddy. I'm not going to say his name, but I have a buddy who places bets. He lives in Texas, and what he does is he Venmos money to a guy who lives here, and he ends up placing the bets for him. And whenever he gets paid out, he Venmos the money back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's
it's
obviously ways around it if you know people.
It's a situation that's a big time situation. This is a big time draft pick or potential draft pick. This is a guy with huge potential. He was the number one transfer portal rated player in all the portals. Number one QB, number one player. He was in the running to come to LSU.
So many memes that came out of like other coaches after Sorsby goes for a gambling addiction, and they were like, yes, like cheering with fireworks in the background, shit like that. Look, this is a big problem.
This is a big deal. I mean,
this is a big deal.
This is, I talk about it all the time. There is what happens in the world of NIL now is you got all these kids that have no idea how to manage money.
Correct.
Never been taught. Probably don't even know what a bank account, a savings account, a checking account. Probably can't tell you the difference.
Some of them don't know. Some of them.
I know people that are our age at 30, 31, 32 that don't know what a credit card is and how to build your credit. All they use is a debit card, never heard of a credit card. There are people that I deal with on a daily basis that are 50, 60, 70 years old, has been running a business for 20, 30 years, have no idea how to write a check. So, serious.
That's crazy.
Dead serious.
In their 50s, don't know how to write a check?
Don't know how to write a check. I had a guy the other day, literally last week, no bullshit, in the date column, wrote the total for the job. Wrote the total in the date column. But not in the little box that was next.
Look,
and then on the line where you gotta fill out, you gotta write the whole thing out, right? If it's a 1, you gotta O-N-E. You gotta spell it all out.
That's how you spell 1?
Yeah, that's how you do it. Or W-O-N. I mean, it depends on which one you're talking about.
Right. I would love to fill a check out like that.
Yeah. But on that
W-O-N-B-A-N-D.
Same person.
One band.
Yeah. One band, one sound.
Dude, put it like that and then put like 1,000 on it. That'd be hilarious.
Same person hands me said check. The total amount with the dollar sign is in the date column. Okay. Then on the line where you got to write it all out, where you got to spell it all out, the total amount in numbers with the whole line. I'm like, yeah, I can't take this. And said person looked at me and was like, why? Well, your signature's on the bottom left, and you got to sign on the bottom right side. You got in the date column, you have the total amount of money, and on the line where you're supposed to write it, where you're supposed to, spell it all out, you have the total. I was like, can't take this check. Oh, what?
Crazy.
Can you help me fill it out? Dude's been running a business, 30 years, 30 plus years. Like, seriously, this is what we deal with. Like, and you expect an 18-year-old to just come out of high school with no money and, hey, here's $1 million, here's $2 million, here's 500,000. Like, here's a new fucking Bentley, go drive it around plus a $400,000 contract. I mean, these kids have no idea how to manage money. They know betting is legal. You're placing 20, 30, 40 bets a day like Sorsby was doing. Who cares if they're $1, if they're $2.50, if they're $10? Who
that's
cares?
A problem.
You're betting on 20 different things to happen in one day. Like,
yeah,
we make a 20-leg parlay putting $1 on it, $5 on it, $100 on it. We're stressing out.
Yeah.
These kids have no idea what money is. And, now, look, good for him for seeking his treatment, but I think the NCAA, I wanted Sorsby to come to LSU. I was huge on that. He would have been a dog.
It
was down to us in Texas Tech.
Well,
was
Texas
his
Tech got
finest-
that oil money,
Well,
dude.
yeah, they got the oil money. They're making $2 billion a year with zero income from boosters. So
Yeah.
you throw in boosters, you got more money. You got infinite amount of money.
The,
Them
the
and Texas.
boosters there
But-
are fucking ridiculous, dude.
What that one guy, what's his name? Cody something. He put up
Bellinger.
40, no, not Bellinger.
Oh.
He put up 40
He's a weed
million.
farmer.
He put up 40 million himself to fund
Which
the
is
NIL.
nuts.
But
But
or
that's probably that was
reportedly.
probably just in
But-
his pocket, and he
Yeah.
just pulled that out and he said, "Here,
But
here's
you know,
40 mil."
I was pulling for Texas Tech in the playoff.
Yeah, of course.
I liked them.
Absolutely,
I
because
I liked everything
when was the
about 'em.
last time Texas
But
Tech was in anything?
Here's the thing about Texas Tech that has to happen, and what the NCAA, what they have to do.
NC2A.
NC2A, NCAA, NCAA, NC.
I'm gonna start
whatever.
calling it NC2.
The North Carolina alcohol addicts. I don't know. What they have to do. That was the first thing that came
Fuck
to my
yeah,
mind.
dude. That's it. That's it now. North Carolina alcohol addicts. That is the NCAA. I'm
But,
in. I'm in.
What
NCAA.
what they have to do, in my opinion, is you got to stick to your rule. It don't matter that it was 4 years ago. A player that was actively a part of a program played in a game that year. Granted, he didn't bet on that game, but bet on the team, regardless win, regardless of loss. The NCAA has to come down extremely hard on Brendan Sorsby because you have to put this to rest. You cannot keep having this over and over and over and over again. This is a guy that reportedly made $5 million in the NIL to transfer from Cincinnati to Texas Tech. Cincinnati put out a $1 million lawsuit against him because of breach of contract for this. The day he went into the facility, he filed a countersuit against Cincinnati. So
I didn't know any of this.
NCAA, look, again, I'm a big Brandon Sorsby guy. I think he's going to be really good.
That's called journalism, bud. You're doing a great job.
I
love
wanted
it.
him at LSU. Okay, and just because he went to Tech doesn't mean I just hate the guy. all
Yeah,
of a
but we
sudden.
got Will Levitt,
Okay.
who is we don't know because he had surgery or
Will
some
or
shit.
Sam?
Sam Levitt. That's it.
Okay,
Who is Will Levitt?
The Titans QB that played at Kentucky.
That's it.
Yeah. But anyway, the in my opinion, the
Just
NCAA has to come down extremely hard on Sorsby here. You have to. I hate to say it, but you got to ban him. I mean, you got to stick to your rule. Your rule is
That dude just ruined his career.
yes,
honestly.
you ruin your career, and
Which sucks. I
it's
mean, he was
It's
a
highly
great-
unfortunate, but you can't have this in the world of NIL now. It is booming out there, right? We talk about it all the time. The amount of players that entered the football NIL or transfer portal because of NIL, there were more players that entered than teams had roster available.
Yep.
Okay? You have to put an end to this. And the only way you're going to do that is to set the example. The first guy you hear about that bet actively on a team he was playing for on that team, regardless if it's win or loss, regardless.
It happened in NCAA basketball.
Yep, you got to put an end to it. In my
I do
opinion.
bet the under on. That's why we can't have player props on college sports
Somebody
anymore.
said that's why he didn't come to LSU because you can't bet player props in Louisiana. But he's got to be banned. Back to it just real
Well,
quick, and then
you
we'll get back
can't-
to baseball.
I don't think you can do it in the fucking nation anymore.
You got to be banned. You got to be banned. You're done. You're done.
To me, dude, like I get it. Because who was it? Butte? Butte that did the same shit? He bet.
Kashawn,
Was it Butte that bet while he was at LSU?
maybe.
And I mean,
I think so because he had a really bad year. Like he was a first round draft pick. Dude went 7th round to the Patriots, and he's killing it for the Patriots.
yeah, he's doing great for the Patriots. But it's like, it's one of those like, look, if you don't bet on yourself, if you don't bet on yourself, yes, he bet on his own team. Maybe I don't know. I don't sure, but he didn't play. Like it wasn't.
But yes, but who's to say he's not talking to said wide receiver that's like, hey, I know you ain't getting paid very much NIL. Drop 2 passes and I'll
bet on a win,
I'll split
though.
some. But still,
that hasn't been. It hasn't
Still.
been said that he bet against anything.
no, it hadn't been said that he bet, or from what I've read at least, I could be wrong. This could be something new. But up until this point, what are we? It's Wednesday, the 29th at 5:35.
He's a degenerate gambler.
He is. He's addicted to gambling. He put himself in rehab for
Look,
it. So.
40 bets a day is insane.
Who cares if they're all $1 or $2.50 or $5 or $10? Who cares?
If you're making that money, sure, fucking bet it. I'm not making that money. I haven't bet all year this year,
Me either.
and I should have.
I didn't bet all last year.
I would have lost a fuck ton of money because I would have bet on LSU baseball.
I didn't have to claim any DraftKings or FanDuel or Bet365 or any of the.
I still don't.
BetMGM.
I still don't because I'm still at a loss.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I got the max the first year, or no, the second year, or in between year one and year two.
Let me tell you right now.
And so, like, because I got the max losses, which was like $3,000 a year or something like that, and I end up filing it on my taxes. And once I ran out of money, which was 2 years ago, in all my accounts, I have not put $1 back into it. Therefore, last year, I did not have to claim or go through all the shit of filing that.
Yeah.
Neither did I have to do that this year.
Yeah, it's
But maybe we'll get back to baseball here in just a second.
well, maybe. The thing is, I don't know. With betting, dude, like,
In my opinion, the
You gotta bet
NCAA,
smart.
You got to put an end to it. But I mean, look, dude was going to Reds games, placing bets on balls and strikes. I mean, that's that's 300 pitches a game.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who cares if it's $1? That's
Well,
$300.
I'd say less than 200, depending on who's pitching and what's going on. You know what I mean? I think it's around 200.
You're looking at two
We've-
teams at under
yeah.
100 pitches.
Oh,
each.
okay. You're talking both teams. You said he's betting on Reds. I'm thinking one
No, he's at Reds games making bets on balls and strikes.
on both teams. Yeah,
Yes.
you're looking at 400 pitches.
Well, no, not that many. But you're looking
350.
300, somewhere in there.
You're looking at 170 a game. I'm thinking college.
No,
You're looking
well,
at
yeah.
130 a game
130 pitches?
for each team.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
what I'm
thought you
saying.
meant total. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
No, you're looking at. That's why I said 170 at first. Like
yeah,
college.
you're looking anywhere between 250 to 350 pitches a game. 250 to 300. pitches a game.
depending on who's
Yeah,
pitching,
depending on how many innings you
who's
go.
dealing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They still have the WBC commercial for MLB
anyway.
show. Anyways, so look, LSU
Put it
baseball.
into it. You got to ban him for good. Cannot come back. He can't.
I'm
He
a little
can't.
indifferent. I'm a little
He
indifferent.
can't do it.
Make him fuck it. Treat it like the NFL. Make him pay a fine.
Well, no. If the NCAA really wants to send a message, you make him pay the $5 million NIL money back, and then
And
once,
play for free?
And once it's done, then he's banned.
No,
That's how you send a fucking message.
you make him pay for free.
Play for free.
That's it.
Yeah, not pay for free.
Yep, play for free.
We all pay for free.
Yes.
We all pay for free.
No. I don't think we pay for free, because like I work for my money. Like it's not free. It's not. I don't get the money for free. And
Yeah,
they
but
pay
if
for things.
somebody says, "Hey, this is free. Do you want it?" Chances are we're taking it. We
Right,
all
but it's
pay for
not-
free.
Okay.
We don't pay at all because it's free, but we will all.
So
pay
we don't
for
pay
free.
for free. I'm
Correct. All right,
I'm
next.
confused.
You're what?
I'm confused.
Oh, corn fused. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I thought you said like chrome fused or something.
Well, either way,
Well,
it's fine. Whatever you want to say.
corn fused.
Yes, corn
that-
fused. Fused with corn. Bowling crawfish this weekend. That's fun.
Hey,
Sunday. We're going to play golf this weekend. It's going to be raining its ass off, and I'm fucking happy about it.
we're going to play golf. We're bringing our baseball gloves for whenever we're tied up.
Glove is in the truck, bud. I'll drive myself.
You know what else?
I'll meet you there.
You know what else we're doing it within the next week?
What, bud?
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Tuesday and Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco. Yes. Look,
Not
we
Cinco.
we
Make sure you
cele-
put that in there.
Yes, we celebrate the Mexican holiday, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, you talk about it. I'm going to piss while you talk about it. then we're gonna get back to some baseball
eventually, yes.
because I do have to get home and cut grass.
What time? It's not rain's not coming tonight or tomorrow. It's coming Friday.
Buddy, it's about the shitstorm tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
What time?
About 7:30.
No way.
Oh. there's a severe weather watch with 2 to 3 inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds, but until 9 p.m.
Tonight.
Yes. 9 p.m.
Go piss. I don't believe any word he says.
Today, damn it.
I don't believe any word he says. That is insane. If it really is about to fucking rain, I'm about to look it up. LSU baseball sucks. I'm sorry. We're at this point in this season to where we should have 30 wins, and we do not. We're not even fucking close. Let's see. Let's go WBRZ. WBRZ weather, and just see what it says, because I don't believe him. I don't really watch the news too much until 9 p.m. Wednesday. Oh, fuck. 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter size.
What happened? What I miss out on?
Until 9 p.m. Wednesday, stay weather aware. Storms may produce 58+ mile-an-hour winds, quarter size hail.
Oh, it's quarter size hail now?
Yeah.
There you go. It's
I
going down.
might tell Victoria to move aside so I can park in the garage tonight.
Well, at least it's going down. It was 2 to 3 inch hail earlier.
That is insane. Well, I mean, a quarter is
Not very big.
a half inch or an inch.
Let's just put it this way: if you get a quarter inch hail on your roof, the insurance is not accepting it.
Let's just put it this way. Also, there's going to be a bunch of guys walking around knocking on your door going, hey, can we inspect your roof?
Yeah, tell them no.
I'm going to talk to Josh. That's the only person I will. Which, by the way, I don't know if y'all have ever seen the helmet behind Coach Jace. It says Giat Roofing. That is not a sponsor. But if you need a roof, you call Giat Roofing. Okay? Because Josh is the man. Josh is the shit. He will make sure you get every bang for your buck out of your roof. And we can go ahead, and we are at 42.29 right now. You can go ahead and clip this, and we can send it to Josh. We can put it. We can tag Josh. Whatever we want to do. Josh Giat is the man. He is the best in the roofing business. He is the shit. I know that he has done a bunch of work in the area, and there has been zero complaints. He is the man. If I ever need a roof on this house, I mean, we're going to be moving in the next 4 or 5 years, probably going to be getting a new roof just to sell it, and I will call Josh. Josh is going to be the guy that I give a call to, because he's one of your best customers. He is the shit. I love Josh so much. And his wife. His wife is fucking phenomenal too. His wife and my wife they got along at the rehearsal dinner for your wedding. It's been a wild ride. We've known Josh. Well, I've known Josh for about almost a year now. You've known him for a little bit, probably more than that, way more than that, about 5 years now. Josh is shit. He's a great guy.
Yeah, unfortunately, in my profession, I cannot. I can't make any comments.
That's fine.
So.
That's fine. But you not making any comment says a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, LSU baseball.
It's just it.
I
It just
agree.
is what it is.
I'm with
It
you.
is
I'm
what
with
it
you.
is.
I'm with you.
It's unfortunate. Trust me.
It is unfortunate, yes.
Because I'm in, what's going on in the Central Parish. I'm in, multiple
Correct.
Facebook groups,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I cannot comment.
I did not mean to put you in that situation, but
Yeah, I can't comment.
but you know what
on,
you know what I'm talking about. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, but I can't comment on any of those things. And there's
Now-
a lot of what's going on in the Central Parish. Like, hey, who's good for a roof? What company do you use? Hey, who would you recommend? Who would you do this? Who would da 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 da?
But being that
I-
you are in that
I
business,
I have asked my managers, I have asked corporate, like, what is the rule on this? Because I don't want to get myself in trouble.
right? Correct.
And the common statement I get is, don't comment. It's like,
Right.
okay,
Thumbs up.
can do.
Okay, but I can say it.
Because
Fuck it.
we can't. So I can't show partiality to anyone,
That's fine. But I can say it.
and I don't.
I can say it. Josh Giat is the shit. So Giat Roofing, go ahead and call them if you ever need a roof. LSU baseball.
Yep.
We got South Carolina coming up.
I'm smiling because I got the New Jersey on.
I
know,
don't.
I was first in
look,
line. It was a great weekend.
Yeah. Well, that was 2 weekends ago, by the way.
Yeah, well, I gotta have something to.
What does
smile
it say
about.
on the back?
I don't know. It's right here.
I know.
What does it say?
So I looked at it.
Can you see?
Um,
Zoom in, camera.
it says OLE, WAR, WAR, and then school, SKULE. Old War School. I kind of want to look that up and just see what that means.
Look it up. Let the people know what it means. Should I let him out? He's just staring at the doorknob. Or should I crack the door?
I just crack it. Fuck it. It's a. So there's a history behind it. So let's look at this.
You look at it, let us know. I'm going to talk about
It goes back to 1860.
Oh, okay.
Like-
Man, I remember those days.
So LSU, actually, Louisiana State University. This is from the website, Cadets of the Old War School. The history of it, real quick. LSU State or Louisiana State University, and Agricultural and Mechanical College had its origin in certain grants of land made by the United States government in 1806, 1811, and 1827 for use as a seminary of learning. So it was a military academy near Pineville, Louisiana. Institution opened on January 2nd, 1860. That is crazy. Oh, fucking. It closed June 30th, 1861 because of the Civil War and reopened in 1863.
Oh, man.
We just missed it.
Just missed it.
This is it. Was I didn't realize it was LSU history. It's. I just thought because of Paul Skeens, because number 20.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
And
it was one of
Military
those.
Appreciation Weekend.
Yeah, but it's an actual like. It was an LSU institution. That's incredible.
It's pretty cool.
Okay. Anyway, LSU baseball.
Yeah. Let's talk about the weekend versus Mississippi State. Because we got Major League Baseball to talk about too still. So we're kind of
Wait, what?
kind of rushing.
What
right
time
now.
do you need to go?
6:15, 6:20. We need to be closing up.
Okay, so let's do this. Look, LSU baseball is South Carolina coming up this weekend. We need to win.
Okay. We're not talking about Mississippi State at all.
No, we're not. Why would we?
Yeah, well.
Why would we? Honestly,
The freshman.
look. Congrats to the freshmen. The freshmen did very good.
I think you have your core set for next year, right? Your
Hopefully,
core,
hopefully.
yeah. Assuming they
assuming
stay,
they stay.
your offensive core next year revolves around Mason Braun, Omar Cerna Jr., Cade Aaron, who is a sophomore this year. We know this, and Jack Ruckert. Okay, Jack Ruckert this year has not been good. All right, the very few playing opportunities he's gotten, defensively really bad, offensively not very great. But this weekend versus Mississippi State, who had the third best ERA in the SEC going into the weekend, okay, Ruckert had a great weekend. Now, you look at the numbers don't jump off the chart. This guy hit 154, 2 for 13. But I would encourage everybody that looks at these numbers and said, that's not a good weekend at all. Watch the 13 at-bats. because they're good at bats. It's good eye at the plate. It's not swinging and missing at what everybody else knows is a ball. It's good at bats. It's long at bats. It's good eye at the plate. It's good plate discipline. And the ball just didn't find his way. You know, he had 5 punchies in those 13, but also had a walk, long counts, 2-ball, 3-ball counts. Like, it was good at bats for Ruckert. And me and you talked about it. We watched SELU highlights, and you even said that's the future of LSU baseball.
Yeah.
And yes, Jack Ruckert, Mason Braun, Omar Cerna Jr., Cade Arambidi, that's your top 4 next year. Obviously, this is assuming that projected first-round draft pick Derek Curiel goes, projected top 75 pick Jake Brown, he also goes. You know, the guys are not going to return. That's there. York is not going to return. Caraway has probably played himself back into returning or entering the transfer portal, but you know he hadn't really played the last couple weeks. Stanfield's gone, so there's your whole outfield in Stanfield, Curiel, Jake Brown. They're all gone. First baseman, which we would assume would be Mason Braun, even though they've been trying him out in the outfield. So maybe we see a situation where Cerna or Cade is at first and the other one is catching, or one is catching, the other's DHing for the game, and we see something like that happen. So,
And we'll also see what comes in freshman class wise.
freshman class wise is massive. Holy shit! I got the list.
If they don't get drafted.
If they don't get drafted, I got the list in my truck. The freshman class for next year is absolutely stacked. We have the number 1 player in just about every single state committed to LSU. Who goes to the draft? Who doesn't? Sure, that's always a question mark. But as it sits right now, like, every number 1 player in the state is coming to LSU next year. All right?
Yeah.
But that's not real. Obviously, that's not true. We don't have the
They're committed.
52. We don't have
They're committed.
Yeah, we don't have the 50 best players right in the country.
That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, coming to LSU. It's not every state, obviously.
As
But
Charles Barkley said, ridiculous.
yeah. But, you know, it's a bright future. And, look, William Patrick didn't have the best weekend. He didn't look the best in the outfield. But I do believe that William Patrick will be the next Chris Stanfield, a 9-hole guy, can get a bunt down. He's the fastest guy on the team currently, which means he'll be the fastest guy on the team next year. If you listen to the game or watch the game last night, if you watched the game last night, because listening on the radio is a different broadcast team. So if you watched the game last night, Ben McDonald is very high on William Patrick.
What about Daniel Harden, man?
But he's not a freshman. He's
a junior.
We're talking about freshmen.
I'm just saying, is he coming back or is he entering the portal?
I think he's gone. He's going to find playing time. I truly believe he's going to find playing time. But because if you look at it right now, there's one spot for Daniel Harden. If they stick with Braun in the outfield, you stick with William Patrick in the outfield, because I do think William Patrick's going to be really good. And again, if you listen to Ben McDonald last night, Ben McDonald is very high on William Patrick. This guy's 6'3", 6'2", said he's got a lot of power in the bat. He's the fastest kid on the team. He can drop a bunt down. He can drag bunt. He can hit for power. He can hit for average. If you look at the average this year, obviously it's not the best. He's a freshman. We're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
You don't come to LSU if you're a scrub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So does Daniel, if you are asking me right now, will Daniel Harden be in an LSU Tiger uniform next year? My answer right now on Wednesday, April 29th at 5:53 in the evening, the answer is no. Daniel Harden's going somewhere.
Because you could have Daniel
where
Harden.
he can be a full-time player. And I like Daniel Harden. I think he's really fucking
I think
good.
he's very good.
But I think Daniel Harden is, along with Yaman, unfortunately, that's my boy. Like, I love Eddie. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah.
I think they're both going next year.
I think Daniel Harden and left. Well, Eddie's a 5th-year senior.
Eddie's a junior right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eddie's a junior.
Sadly, he's gone. I think Daniel Harden
And it's
left.
going to be like Brady Hill.
Daniel Harden left, William Patrick in center.
Mason Braun, right?
No, Mason Braun at first.
So Cerner and Aaron Beatty swap DH catcher every game.
Yep. The Hayden Travinsky and Milazzo.
It depends on what third string catcher you get in the portal if Yaman
If
does
you'll get
transfer.
one.
Well, you have to.
You think?
You have to. 100%. You have to. You can't have two catchers on the roster.
Blaze got a year a year left?
No, Blaze ain't come back. Love Blaze. That's our guy. He's been on the podcast. Sat right here next to me, across from you. So love Blaze, but no, he's not coming back. And I think he's done. Because he came to LSU, then went to JUCO, then came back to LSU.
He's a fifth.
Southeastern.
Is he a fifth year this year?
Or did he go 2 years at JUCO before he came back?
So he went 2 years. So he went to LSU.
Yeah.
2 years JUCO. So he got redshirt LSU.
He did do 2 years at JUCO?
Yeah. So he did 2 years at Pearl River Community College.
Was it Pearl? I thought it was New Orleans.
No, it's Pearl River Community College.
Oh.
UNO was a 4-year school.
Not UNO. No, the JUCO down in New Orleans.
It was no. Which one is that?
Hold on, I'll tell you. In just a second.
Delgado?
Yeah, Delgado.
No, he went 2 years Pearl River.
Who am I tripping about then?
Who
was it that went to Delgado?
I don't know that one.
Meridian.
Meridian. It was somewhere in Mississippi.
Meridian, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was 2 years at Meridian Community College. And then after he got redshirt at LSU, so he came back as a fourth-year senior, or a redshirt junior, technically. So he's a redshirt senior at Southeastern right now. So he's done.
Yeah, he's done. Which he's not come back anyway.
Yeah. Unless they don't count
But
JUCO years or community college years.
Here's why you can't go into next year with two catchers on the roster is because if you put them both at catcher and DH and you get a foul ball like we've seen a couple times this year, or you get ran over at the
Hopefully
plate.
Eddie stays. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is all assuming Eddie leaves.
The question is, what do we have coming in? Do we have a catcher coming in?
Currently,
do we
no.
have the number one catcher in Texas coming in?
No. Currently, no. No, it's going to be a portal guy for sure.
Thank God.
It's going to be a
We
portal
don't
guy.
have a number. Go get another Luis Hernandez, dude.
Hey,
That
I
dude,
wouldn't
he
be
was
opposed.
clutch last year.
I wouldn't be opposed.
I mean, where did he came from? It was a blue team. It wasn't Kentucky. It wasn't even in the SEC. Where did he come from? Fuck. They were blue. It wasn't Kansas. It wasn't Indiana State. Was it Indiana State?
There's a lot of blue teams out there, dude.
I know, but it was a blue team though.
All right, hold on. I'll tell you here in just
Where
a
did
second.
Luis Hernandez come from?
Change it. Who? What was one of the teams you said? Who's the last team you said?
Indiana State.
Oh boy,
That's where he came from. That's it.
not a boy.
That's it. I told you. Look, almanac over here.
You are an almanac. I'll give you that all day fucking long. You're certainly an almanac,
For certain things, though, it's not like it's everything.
dude. It's so crazy. Like, it's insane to see how much better SEC is than everyone else. Like, he came from Indiana State, played in 59 games, hit 359 with 23 homers the year he came from Indiana State. Then with LSU, he played in 54 games, so only 5 less games is what he played in.
Mhm.
He hit 270. That's an 81% drop. No, 89% drop.
Okay.
And
Not
hit
percent, but point.
yeah, point.
Yeah.
And hit 9 homers compared to 23 in 5 less games.
Yeah. But
Dude,
he
it's
was
just
still.
great. It's,
dude was
yeah,
a dog,
when
though.
we needed him, look, when
was
we
so
needed
good.
him, oh, yeah, he was good.
He was so good in the LSU jersey. I ain't gonna lie.
He was good. But
Him, Daniel Dickinson came from Utah Valley
Danny was the best player.
in the portal
Danny was.
that we've
hold on,
ever.
hold on. Let me rephrase.
Since the portal's been a thing.
Let me rephrase. Daniel Dickinson has been the most important player.
Impactful.
No, important player LSU has gotten in the portal since it opened.
Not Jacob Berry.
Nope. That wasn't. Portal was
I
not
was-
a thing when Jacob Berry was here.
It was the first year of the portal when Jay Johnson got the job at LSU in 23.
Oh, and he brought Jacob with him from Arizona.
Thank you.
Yep, you're right.
Thank you, sir.
But no.
Almanac, bitch.
Daniel Dickinson was the most important player in LSU transfer portal history up to this point? More than Tommy White? More than Tommy White? More than Tommy White.
I don't know, dude.
We can't. Do you remember?
Tommy White.
Do
So,
you
okay,
remember
well,
last year
hold on.
preseason? We
Hold on.
talked about LSU baseball preseason. Jay Johnson said Daniel Dickinson is the Pete Rose of LSU baseball.
I get it.
There is
I
no
get it.
higher praise.
I get it.
None.
I get it. I understand that. But look at what Daniel Dickinson did at Utah Valley.
Yeah, he had 30 stolen bags.
Right. Look at what he did at LSU. He had 3, 4, 5.
Led us to a champ.
He didn't. We had 2 great. Anthony Ianson was more impactful than Daniel Dickinson. Tell me he's not. Please tell me he's not.
He's certainly not.
How? Daniel Dickinson had a lot of clutch hits. Had a lot of. I'm going by, right? I'm going by. Tommy White did the same. Hold on.
Why can't a pitch-
don't you fucking say it? Tell me why.
I'm about to put an end to this conversation, or I'm gonna make Coach Rob eat his words that he's been preaching for the last 3 years.
I'm hungry. I'll do whatever the fuck I got to do to eat something. Anthony Ianson dominated at LSU. Would you not say that?
Sure.
Okay. Tommy White did the same thing he did at NC State at LSU. Did he not?
His NC State numbers were better.
But did he not lead us to a national championship?
Sure.
Did he not hit? Did he not hit a lot of home runs? Did he not play excellent third base where he didn't even play third base at NC State?
His first year, he played a terrible third base. His second year, he played a great third base.
He was only at
He made like 17 errors his first year at LSU at third base, and then made 2 the next year.
okay and hit home runs in both years,
Sure,
right? At
sure,
LSU.
Sure.
Did Daniel Dickinson steal 30 bags at LSU?
No.
Okay. Did Daniel Dickinson hit 360 at Utah Valley? Did he hit that at
You're comparing
LSU?
Utah Valley stats to LSU?
I'm asking. I'm seriously asking because he played in a great conference
okay.
in the SEC,
Okay.
right? He played in a shitty conference at Utah Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Dickinson was great. I'm not denying that whatsoever. My question is, did he do the same thing at Utah Valley that he did at LSU?
Well, no.
Okay.
Obviously.
Tommy White did. Anthony Ianson did. You're telling me Ianson did not do the same
so
thing?
Here we go.
Grab me a beer before you tell this shit. Grab me a beer before you tell this shit because this is bullshit. It's Anthony Ianson was a dog.
I'm not taking nothing away from Ianson or Tom.
Where was he at before? Where did Ianson transfer from?
What? How many years did we have Tommy?
2.
Did we win both years?
No, we won 1.
Okay.
And he had a walk-off against Wake Forest.
What year did we win? The year they made 2 errors and was extremely improved at third base? When he didn't make a ton of errors at third?
No, we didn't win that year.
Okay, that's my point. You talking about who's more important?
Dickinson was there for 1 year.
And we won a championship with him. You're talking about
But it's
who's
not
most
because of him. Do you know what we did in the national championship?
When was Danny here?
25.
Okay, last year, right?
Correct.
How
Do
many,
you know
how
we
many
did
second
pitching?
base, how many second basemen did we go through last year?
Just 1.
How many second basemen have we gone through this year?
This year does not. No.
No,
You cannot say anything.
Oh, yes, I
You
can.
cannot say anything about this year.
And if you're comparing Daniel Dickinson to Anthony Ianson, can a pitcher be an MVP?
Yes.
Coach Rob has changed his stance.
Hold on.
Completely.
Hold on. The only reason I say that is because Shohei is about to win a Cy Young and MVP.
But what
I'm just telling you right now.
does he only pitch?
No.
But-
But he's a pitcher.
Does he only
But
pitch?
he's a
Does
pitcher.
he only
He is a
pitch?
pitcher.
Does he only pitch?
No. No.
So can a PO win an MVP?
If you
Not
ask
has it been done.
timeout,
Should
timeout. If you tell me who was the MVP, who was the most valuable player of last year on LSU's baseball team, I would say Cade Anderson was one.
he was a homegrown talent.
Miss Carroll said, "This conversation is unbelievable." So Anthony Ianson was 2. In this conversation, who was MVP of LSU's team last year?
You are out of your mind.
I'm sorry.
How many games in a 4-set weekend can Anthony Ianson impact?
1. Doesn't matter because Cade went dub.
How many can Daniel Dickinson impact in a 4-game weekend?
Every one, sure, that's fine. I'm just saying, but I'm not discrediting.
I'm not discrediting anyone either. It took me a long time to come around on Ianson. We talked about this all last year.
Yes,
I was week 3 of SEC play,
He
and I
was
was
dirty.
like, okay. After week 3 happened, I was all right. Saturday guy, let's go. We finally have our 1-2.
Yes.
It took me till week 3
Yep.
of SEC play. I'll admit that. I don't care. I'm not prideful enough not to admit that. I wasn't a fan,
I know.
but. Week
But if
1,
you're go-
he
but
did
if-
good. Week 2, he did good. Week 3, we went into it, and I said
Correct.
that Saturday morning that you and me were talking, I was like, "This is it. If he goes out and he can do it again on the road, I think
But-
it was Tennessee that
But
weekend."
correct me if I'm wrong. The best 2 players on LSU's team last year was Cade Anderson, Anthony Ianson.
No, I can't do it.
Okay, so
I'd say Cade.
who was number 2?
I would say Cade, and I would say Danny.
Danny was number 2.
Yeah, look at what Danny did, dude. Lead off, 2-hole, 3-hole, 4-hole, 5-hole, wherever you needed him at any time.
Jared Jones wasn't number 2.
No,
Ethan Fry wasn't number 2.
No. Well, you got to remember, Ethan Fry didn't get the full-time DH spot until about week 4 of SEC play.
And dominated.
Which I begged for the whole season, just like I'm doing with Eddie Yaman right now. I begged for that all last year. We needed Ethan Fry. He showed up, and I think it was week 4. It could have been week 3 of SEC play, where he really solidified that he was the full-time DH, and he dominated.
And he would go 3 for 4 every
But
fucking game.
remember, Ethan Fry was a full-time DH. That's 4 ABs a game. That's
Shohei
not
won
different-
MVP.
That's not
being DH only.
Yeah, and stealing 50 bags and hitting 56 homers and 59
Ethan
homers.
Fry went fucking 3 for 4 every game.
Yeah, but if we're talking about singles and doubles and no stolen bases,
RBIs.
comparing them to 50 homers and 50 stolen bags.
I get it. Miss Carroll, I understand. You're sick. You understand. Like I
I'm not even
understand.
keeping up with the chat. What's being said? What's
Miss Carroll said this conversation is unbelievable, and then she said and then put emoji. She's like in shock, which is understandable. Like look.
I'm not taking nothing away from our guys at LSU that's brought us a national championship.
Absolutely.
But
Look,
I'm saying,
Daniel
if you're
Dickinson was
talking
a
about
dog.
the most impactful and important player for LSU in the portal,
Miss Carroll says she's getting dumber listening to this.
I'm going with Dix, bro. I'm going with Danny, dude.
Miss Carroll, that's what we're here for.
Danny's a dog.
He is. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying.
And he did everything for LSU on an every game
I get
basis.
it. I understand it. I'm just saying that Anthony Ianson was more impactful to the LSU team than Daniel Dickinson was. Daniel Dickinson was right there, right behind him, though. Like, it's not like it was.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You better, because Miss Carroll's getting pissed off. We
She
can't
might be
have
getting pissed off at you.
or our only fan of this podcast. We cannot piss off. We cannot piss off. There was a guy at work that could not believe that Miss Carroll was our number 1 fan. And I was like, look, man, like, it's not a big deal. Like Miss Carroll's the shit. She's awesome. And then she called her son, and Sean, her son, was like, hold on, because she had questions about LSU baseball.
Yeah.
And she was like, hold on, Rob's right here. She put it on, Sean put it on speaker and goes, here you go. And I talked to Miss Carroll for a solid 30 minutes, dude. She was, dude.
Oh,
we
that's
were
awesome.
sitting there talking, and the guy that was just talking was like, "Yeah, I can't believe it." He was just in shock. His jaw fucking dropped, and he like could not. He thought we were all fucking with him, and like me and Miss Carol talked, and he was like, "Buddy, I didn't realize that." Like, yes,
We were serious.
I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." I was like, "Yeah, Miss Carol's our number one fan. She's also
100%.
our like." Almost our only fan, but not only fans. You know what I mean? Like it's
I miss when OF standing for outfielder.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
There's that. All right, you know what Ianson didn't
We
do?
only have about 5, so
Yeah, I know.
let's do a quick 5.
We still got Major League Baseball to talk about a little bit.
Well,
But
we
you know what
can- we
Ianson
can do that
didn't
next
do?
episode.
Yeah, we can.
It's a lot. It's
Let's stay on Mississippi State for a second because
wait,
this
wait,
is
wait. You just said Ianson.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I just said I'm not coming
You
down
said-
on anybody.
No. You say you know what Ianson did.
No, you know what Ianson didn't do?
Oh, lose to Mississippi State.
Well, I don't know if he did or didn't. I can't recall. But
Syngenti was the one. I think Syngenti beat us.
yeah, speaking of, if you're throwing with Syngenti on
On the
MLB
show.
the show, same thing as 2024 and 2025. He throws a sinker that is a cutter and moves this far across the fucking box. So, you know, it is what it is.
I didn't know he
But-
was on the game.
Yeah, he's on the game. But so if we start in game 2 versus Mississippi State, here's what Ianson didn't do. From inning 3 until the 6th inning of game 3, we allowed the leadoff on. You know, we talk about pitching all the time on this, especially LSU. 12 straight innings we allowed the leadoff on base. Now there was no if you go back and look at the game at the box score, well, nobody got on in the ninth. That's because they beat us. They didn't have a bottom of the ninth. Thank you. Come again next time.
I got to piss.
All right,
Keep going.
I'll talk about it for a minute. Even though I kind of want you to hear this because it's pretty important.
Scream.
I don't wanna.
I didn't realize the dog was behind me.
Who's back there?
It's Bella.
Hey, Belle. Hey, Shedder.
Dude, she is shedding like a motherfucker. It is prime dog shedding season right now.
Well, for your old dog that's on her last leg.
He sheds too, dude. He's 7 now. Fuck. God damn, he's 7.
Go piss real quick. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about until then.
Just
Because I really want you to hear these stats because it's pretty absurd, to be honest.
How about that?
I don't care. But, all right. You can hear. From inning 3 of game 2 until inning 6 of game 3, the leadoff got on. 12 straight innings. We let the leadoff on base. And we talk about a team that made 7 errors in 3 games this past weekend. We talk about a team that had 28 free bases this weekend. If you don't know what 28 free bases means, that means 22 walks and 6 hit by pitches along with 7 errors. So let's call it 35 free bases we gave up on the weekend. And we allowed the leadoff to get on in 12 straight innings. That is absolutely absurd. And if you go to the end of game 3, it's actually 13 of the 14 innings. The only time they didn't get the leadoff on base was in the 7th inning of game 3. Also, if you're looking at the box score, there was no 9th inning in that game either because they beat us. So 13 of 14 innings, 13 of the last 14 innings LSU played versus Mississippi State, the leadoff batter got on, whether it's a hit by pitch, walk, error, whatever the case was. 13 of the last 14 innings we played versus Mississippi State, the leadoff guy got on. I mean, that's upset. That puts your pitcher in an absolute disadvantage.
Absolutely.
And granted, our pitching has been doing it to themselves again. 28 free bases based on pitching alone. 22
Which is crazy.
walks,
We had 20,
6 hit by
20,
pitches.
20, what was it, 26 or 27 earned runs? Remember,
We had 27 total earned runs of the 32 runs that were scored. For
which is
Mississippi State.
nuts because we had 28 free passes.
Yeah,
I
only 9 of those scored, which is good. I mean, that's a good number. But
That
at
is
the
a good number, but also like Mississippi State.
Don't
we,
get
we
yourself
came
in
into
that
We came into
situation.
the series knowing that they can hit.
Yeah.
We did, but look, I'm not going to dwell on this series. What I am going to do though is look forward to South Carolina this weekend.
Yeah.
We're honoring the 96 national championship team.
Are we?
Yes, because remember we were supposed to honor.
Well, we assumed.
We assumed we were going to honor the 2009 national championship team because Paul Maneri was supposed to be the head coach of South Carolina. He got fired
Yeah.
mid-season, so now we are going to the 96 team, I believe. I believe it is. And I think it's one of those giveaways again. The
It's
first,
a Skip Bertman giveaway.
yes,
It's a little statue, but it's only 750
yes,
this time. So the replica ring was 1,500.
right,
This jersey was 3,000.
correct.
And Skip Bertman replica, or the little trophy that they're giving away or whatever it looks like, is 750.
Yes, and I need to, or I want to.
I will not be out there Friday morning to get my Skip Bertman.
I will not. I'm off this weekend, or I'm taking off this weekend. I'm looking to see because I'm on LSU's Facebook right now. I'm trying to see
So
what the
let me just ask you this, since we're talking about LSU, and a couple episodes ago I was big on our pitching, hitting the pitching that it needs to be. We don't have any shutdown innings it feels like this whole season. We don't have a shutdown inning. For those that don't know what a shutdown inning is, it is when LSU scores or any team scores. If you're not a fan of LSU, any team scores and you go out on defense and you don't let anybody on base, much less score. You have a shutdown inning. 3 come up, 3 go down, and
it
you're
is
back in the dugout.
Saturday. The Saturday game. I'm sorry. I
Yes,
didn't know
Saturday is the giveaway for Skip Bertman.
1,000 people.
Oh, they upped it.
Just 1,000 people. Skip Berkman statue replicas.
Yep.
So
It was 750 whenever I went for the jersey, so they must have upped
so
it
the
to 1,000.
So May 15th versus Florida is 750 Alex Box Stadium glass cups. So
Pretty cool.
yeah,
So let me ask you about the pitching, because I'm a big, we don't have the pitching staff that we thought we had,
yes, Miss Carroll, is a home series this weekend against South Carolina, because if you remember correctly, last year we went to South Carolina with Paul Maneri being the head coach. This year South Carolina is coming home.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I think me and Mom have tickets one of these days.
You going?
Saturday we're playing golf
Yeah.
at TBC Louisiana, which I cannot.
You're
fucking-
out for Saturday for sure. You're not making it back here.
Absolutely not making it back here at all.
No.
Sunday bowling crawfish. It is the wife's birthday on Sunday. She will be 29 years old. Sunday's May 3rd.
Oh yeah, it is May 3rd. Yes,
Sunday's May 3rd.
you're right.
May 1st is Friday. I don't think I have to look to see what tickets we have. But if it's Saturday, I'm not going to make it. If it is Sunday, I'm not going to make it.
You're only making it Friday.
Yeah. Only making it Friday. And even then, might not make it just because I do want to spend the whole weekend with my wife. We'll see. We'll see.
Such a sweet husband.
I am. I try to be. I strive to be. As soon as we get done with this, I'm cooking dinner. And we're doing smash burger tacos.
I know we're already past the time frame to be done. So
Okay, well, we need to go ahead and our last points and then close out.
All right. Well, our last point has always been, what are we looking for? Or are we doing this again?
We can do it. We can do it. Absolutely.
What you doing Friday night? Nothing? The
Haven't-
show all
haven't-
day?
Haven't decided that yet.
Okay. I might come back up in here Friday when I get off of work.
Okay.
But just in case we don't, let's do like one thing we're looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I'm looking forward to this weekend, I'm looking for different players to get some playing time.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the weekend, your big thing was turn a double play. We went 2 for 4 on that, which cost us the game on Friday and Saturday.
That was, I don't know if that was Milan's fault. or not.
100% Milan's fault. He took his foot off the fucking bag.
No. That was the second baseman that took his foot off the back.
No, that was Milan.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Never mind.
And then my big things for the past weekend was Caraway back in the lineup, which he was not, and 3 or less wild pitches, which that wasn't true either because we had a total of 9. So that's good. Good job, pitching staff. Really fucking good. So what you got for this weekend, Coach? Let's see.
I'm looking for a sweep. I'm looking for a sweep this weekend. I don't care how it happens. I don't care if it's 3 walk-offs. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking for a sweep this weekend. It has to happen. I'm looking for all 3 starters to go at least 4. Fuck it, at least 4. I know we're gonna be throwing out Casey Evans still not ready apparently. Cooper Moore is done for the season, so we're gonna have William Schmidt be the Friday night guy. Saturday or Sunday is gonna be Marcos Paz. And then we don't know who the fuck else is going to start either of those games. I think Pass is going to go Saturday just because he has been named a starter.
Yeah.
And I think Sunday is going to go to where we don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, so I only wrote down one thing on my side, and that is Marcos Paz, by the way, not Pass. Paz. Marcos Paz, and, he's a guy that started the Sunday game for us. Was it Sunday or Saturday? He started one of the games for us against Mississippi State and gave up 3 earned in 3 innings. So he's the guy on my list. Jay
Now
Johnson.
you got to remember, this is supposed to be like number 1 pitcher in Texas, and he didn't pitch his senior year.
Yeah, Jay is extremely high on him. And so, that's my guy. I'm watching Marcos Paz whenever he starts, whether it's game 2, game 3. Schmidt's going to start Friday night. So who knows when Paz is going to start. Jay didn't say for sure. But I would assume, just like you, that it's going to be game 2 because he has been named a starter, and we TBD this thing for game 3.
Yeah.
So, which I would assume is going to be Zach Cowan.
It's not going to be.
It's not going to be Ricken. It's not going to be
Dax.
Zion. It's not going to be Dax. It might be Jaden Newt, depending on how many guys you use. It might even
Let
be.
Jaden Newt start, dude.
It might even be
in.
a case where you go with Devin Sheeran on a Sunday if he's not used much.
Yeah, but
on
then you
Friday
take out the
or
bullpen.
Saturday.
I'm pissed off.
If he's not used.
He will be used.
They're going to use him if there's a winning opportunity. 100%.
If there's a close game, if there's a 4-3 game in the 9th, he's coming in.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That dude has been the most dominant pitcher for LSU baseball.
That's Marcos Paz is the only guy on my list, and that's what I look forward to because, we got to see something. This is a highly touted freshman. We just talked about Mason Braun, Jack Ruckert, Omar Cerner, all the freshmen that's playing really well. Marcos Paz got an extended opportunity this weekend at Mississippi State. Hostile environment. But by the way, can we talk? We don't have to really talk about it, but that environment.
In Mississippi State?
Duty, what is it? Duty
Miss?
Noble?
Yeah.
Duty Noble? Dude, no, not worse than Ole Miss. I'm talking.
Wait, is Duty Noble their football
electric.
field?
No, Duty Noble's baseball.
Okay.
Electric. Mississippi State, you have done it right at Duty Noble. That is
so when
electric, bro.
When I finish the MLB stadiums, I'm doing SEC. And we're doing it together.
Was it?
And you're about to buy property next to us and build. I say you do. I say you do.
Not happening, but all right. All right, Coach, why don't you go ahead and close this thing, Albert? Or was that your closing? I'm going to buy property next to you and build.
Look, my closing look.
We'll build combining shops in the back.
Please, I'm in. I'm so in. Dude.
All right, go ahead and take us out. I got to go home and cut some grass, bro.
That's fine.
Before the shitstorm comes.
I don't think it's coming, but whatever.
Oh, it's coming.
Look, thanks
coming.
everybody tuning in. It's been a great 3 years almost. And it's not coming to an end. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing whatever.
October will be 3 years.
In October it'll be 3 years. It's a crazy thing to think about.
Somebody sponsor us.
Please, yeah. If anybody knows anybody to be able to sponsor us, like, yes, we cuss, we drink, like it's kind of hard to sponsor us, but at the same time, like we need a little bit.
We got 200-300 downloads. We're getting the views.
Yeah,
like,
we can present every number to you that you want to hear, and it's one of those things to where like we need a little help. That's it. We're not good at social media, both of us. Me for sure, but
you for sure.
me for sure. I try my best, and I'm my best is not there. I'm not very
Technologically.
technologically advanced. Coach Jace is way better than me, but he works more than me, and we need a sponsor. It'd be very nice if we can get a sponsor. Anyways, thanks everybody tuning in. Email diamonddeckpod@gmail.com. Twitter Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered. Instagram is DDeckPod or
D-Deck Discussions.
DDeck Discussions. Facebook is Diamond Deck Discussions.
Unfiltered.
Trying to think of what else. What else we got?
Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered, D-Deck Discussion,
If you
D-Deck
look-
Pod. I mean,
If
just
you
look up
search us,
anything.
you'll find us.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much. This has been Diamond Deck Discussions Unfiltered.